Hello and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. So last time we found the map chamber and we also got to spend all the perk points we accumulated over all of our levels because we unlocked that ability. We unfortunately need to get the book back from Professor Fig so we can actually return it to the map chamber in order to see what the chamber is for. Presumably to display a map of some sort. So yeah. Let's hope that Professor...
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Let's hope that Professor Fig is back, and I suppose we're underneath the castle now. Which is rather convenient, because I didn't feel like trudging through the Forbidden Forest again.
Revelio.
Anything around here? I'm not seeing anything, though. Ah, here are some things.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. I suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
On the contrary, I actually don't have a lot to distract myself with at the moment, Maximillian.
Revelio.
Although, watch, I'm going to start getting owl posts immediately. No? Nothing? New quest available. Yes. Don't have to tell me twice.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
We will worry about that after flying class, because I want a broom, god damn it. So my reaction time is quicker this time. Keep an eye on the keyhole. Oops, too early. I was anticipating it. There we go. Alright, so that's another one collected. Making good progress on that, slowly but surely. So yeah, we have some locked doors. Oh.
Revelio.
Where's the key? I thought I heard it. Oh, there it is. I'll get that field guide page in a minute. Ah, and you're just leading me right here. There's also a field guide page right there. Got it first try this time. Nice.
Revelio.
Urn of Ashes. This particular urn is rumored to have once borne the inscription Pioneer in Dragon Taming. Should not have started with the Hungarian horntail. Suppose that it being an urn of ashes is rather apt. Sleeping Dragon Statue. The Hogwarts motto, Draco dormens nunquam titilandus, means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particular sleeping dragon is made of stone and will never awaken. It may be tickled to absolutely no effect. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Right. And it looks like it's nighttime, just judging by the color of the light that's spilling in. So yeah, flying class would be out here. Actually, I thought it was... Wait, no, that's the locked door. This is the one that leads out. Yeah, it's a bit late right now, so I suppose we can get a night's sleep and come back in the morning. Right. Looks like the students are out and about now.
From their broom first.
Let me just get this flue flame first.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clockton, your attention, please.
I forgot to change.
Madam Kagawa.
Oh well.
Everyone, please please welcome a new student to our flying class. Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
At least the teacher doesn't seem to mind that I forgot to get back in my uniform.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Okay.
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned
I think
in
I'm
one
getting the hang of
piece.
this.
Excellent. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Fair enough.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
So through this
What
way.
a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
That it is. That it is.
Made it! Ah, did anyone else see that?
I do actually
Ah,
rather like the
old
flying in this
boathouse.
game.
Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
I will try not to be hit by it.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
Yeah, I suppose I do.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Won't we get in trouble, he thinks. No, absolutely.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow
you're down
closely
there.
now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
And there we go.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
We're going under the bridge.
There's
No,
the
over.
famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it.
Yeah, it's one rickety
And the
ass-looking
gallery.
bridge.
That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
There's the whistle.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back.
And this is a fun little mission. I really enjoyed it my first playthrough. I'm enjoying it again.
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms.
And where have you two been?
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
I think that was worth a few house points, not gonna lie.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Yeah, no regrets.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Yeah, I wonder if his shop is open now. Uncollected rewards. Let's see what we have. We actually had quite a bit. I wonder if that would go better with our Highlands attire. Let's have a look. Since we forgot to change into our uniform, might as well just check now. Whoops, that was the wrong one. It is this. I like the darker colors, but I'm unsure with this outfit combination. I'll stick to this for the time being. Suppose we don't need to change right now because we're gonna go straight to Hogsmeade and see if we can get a broom. How much money do we have actually? Can I check? Is it in gear? 2,992. I think the brooms are 3,000 if I'm not mistaken, so we might have to do a little bit of selling. But we should be able to get ourselves a broom, I imagine. It's been a while since we came through this way.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
I think that is where we get Confringo, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, so we are going to be doing that after we get a broom. So we get a broom, and then we immediately get one of my favorite spells.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Lots of distractions coming up all of a sudden. Not that I have a problem with that. Looks like, yeah, we have a Merlin trial here, which is probably going to entail blasting these. Let's have a look.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio.
So that's those three, and then there's a whole host of them over here. Is that all of them?
That.
Yep.
Settled.
All right. Well, let's continue on to Hogsmeade now, because that's more progress toward increasing our inventory, but that's not really what we were here to do. Last time we were here, we were with Sebastian. This was back before the troll attack. Seems so long ago now. In fact, it probably has been quite a while since I recorded that episode, not gonna lie. It was early into my Let's Play content that I was doing on this channel. I say as if I've been doing it for a long time. Realistically, I suppose I have been doing Let's Play content for a long time. It's just none of my previous Let's Plays exist anymore.
This place has seen better days.
I know the map wants me to go back toward Hogwarts, but Hogsmeade is our first step. Can I just cut across here? Is this quicker? Yeah, it is a bit. Cutting through the farmland, but oh well. Jumped right into the light post. All right. So, Spent Witches is right here.
Revelio.
Wonderful.
I'll talk to you in a second. Spent Witches Sporting Needs. Run by the amiable Albie Weeks, this shop sells all manner of wizarding sporting goods, including the latest broom models. Gossip around town is that Albie himself is working on a number of broom enhancements. Interesting. Hope you don't mind if I attempt to rob you blind. Yep. For a second I was thinking that that might have been locked because I was looking at that. That looked a little bit like a lock, but guess not. Sorry. Getting a bit choked up on my own words, apparently.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spint Witches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Yeah, let's see if we can buy something before we have more conversation.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
Oh, these ones are much cheaper than I was expecting. So there's Ember Dash, which was my first choice in my first playthrough. Let's have a look at the other ones, though. So this Hogwarts
That
House
item is of the highest quality.
That one has a light on it, which is interesting, I suppose. Although when we're flying, we're generally not too close to the ground, so I don't know how big of a difference that would make.
That item is of the highest quality.
Same with this one. This one just looks like an ordinary, like, sweeping broom. Not a huge fan of that.
That item is of the highest quality.
This one's a bit showy, because it's kind of on fire, but out of all of these, it genuinely is the better looking of them.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
And let's just sell some of this while I
Nice
can.
doing business with you.
These are better, so I better change into those. Come on. There we go.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Why am I the right person for this? Yeah, out of curiosity, why, besides my enthusiastic want to help?
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
Fair enough.
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Alright, so, our broom's already equipped. Perfect. Yeah, I suppose that we could do that first before we go and see Sebastian. It's gonna just be a short detour.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm. Revelio.
Thought I saw a page. This precariously stacked set of cauldrons outside of Ceridwen's? Yeah, Ceridwen's advertises the shop's wares. It should be noted that stacking cauldrons in this fashion, while admittedly eye-catching, is ill-advised for anyone wishing to brew a potion of any intended effect. Ooh, and we gain a talent point. Perfect. Let's see what to spend this on. I believe there was one I was looking at last time. I almost said yesterday, but it's the same day that I'm recording this. Is it this one? Enemy struck with stupefy. Yeah, remain stunned for longer. Very useful. Right, so let's just get out of Hogsmeade real quick so we can take flight. There we go. See what I mean about this one being kind of showy though? But of them, this is genuinely the one that I think looks the best, despite the fact that it is really showy. Yeah, if we get closer to the ground, we can actually do our faster flight indefinitely. Oh, I almost hit those rocks. Not that it would have made a difference. Yeah, as we go up, our broom kind of has a limited stamina. If you pay attention to the bar in the bottom right, that's what I'm referring to. So if you do see me sticking closer to the ground, that is why. Let's go and kick
Hey,
Imelda's
you,
ass.
Gryffindor.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Yep, really is not what happened. I wasn't showing off. He just wanted to give me a tour. It sounded like fun, and I had a good time with it.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Yeah, let's go then.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm
And
so looking forward to seeing you lose.
And possibly humble you as well. Her time is pretty easy to beat, though, admittedly.
Excellent.
Oh, I missed those bubbles.
Made it. Brilliant.
So far, we're doing well. Got 2 of those.
This is rather fun.
That it is. That it is.
Ha! Now that's more like it.
Oh, missed those ones. Oh well. Went way too wide there.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
Yeah, we seriously kicked her ass.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I kind of want to say that, but Maximillian's nice, but... So we'll go with this.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
There you are. The cross-bronze duelist to beat.
Levioso.
Oops, that was the wrong button. I need to press tab first. Good old Leander, the guy whose ass
Mr.
we
Weeks will
keep
be glad
kicking.
to hear how I fared.
Yeah, that's where I'm going right now. This episode was very flying-centric, which I definitely do not mind. Yeah, we'll have a word with Sebastian next episode, I think. I think I'll wrap up after I talk with Albie, because we have been going for 30 minutes. And that's around the time I want these episodes to be. Well, I aim more for 25. Don't really have a specific reason for that. It's a very arbitrary number I just picked at one point. But yeah, now that we have a broom, travel will be much quicker. You can't exactly fly into Hogsmeade, that's why I'm descending for a landing. If you look in the bottom right, there should be a no flying icon appearing. Or bottom left, actually. And it already did appear. I was misremembering where the HUD element went.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Yes. You will be quite happy to hear that I kicked Imelda's ass.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Yeah, who has doubted you? It seems like a good endeavor to improve broom flight.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
Oh, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
Gladly.
How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Yeah, he doesn't have the upgrade available for us yet. So we're gonna have to... what does Sharp want us to do? Use a focus and a maximum endurance and acquire a focus. Probably a good idea to do some purchasing at the potion shop then in order to get the supplies. I will do that between recordings. Oh yeah, actually no, because we had to speak with Mr. Pippin as well about his delivery, so I will do that next time. That will be what we do before we speak with Sebastian. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.